A very common misconception that I come across frequently as a mental health professional is parents convincing themselves that because their child gets good grades or plays sports, that somehow is an indicator that they could not possibly have anything going on negatively with their mental health, that they could not be struggling at all mentally, emotionally, or behaviorally. But here's the thing. People can be doing well academically in work or whatever it may be and still have experienced severe trauma and have trauma responses and severe things going on with their behavioral and emotional and psychological health. Happens all the time. For example, there are multiple, this is an extreme example, but there are multiple serial killers who went to Ivy League schools and did extremely well, right? Your child can get good grades and play basketball and also be severely struggling. That's why I don't, when I have a new client, ask them to give me their transcript and then say, oh, if you have straight A's, then there's nothing for us to do here in therapy. It's not about whether or not somebody's achieved success. People can achieve success and great things and still be doing really poorly mentally and emotionally. We have to wake up and realize that our mental health is about our brain and our relationship with ourselves and experiences that we have had and how those things have shaped us and what we've been taught or not taught. So if you truly want to understand how you have maybe impacted your child or anyone else, you have to be honest with yourself about how your behavioral patterns impacted them emotionally and mentally. The messages that you sent through those behaviors, and especially even the words that you said. Watching how your child is doing in terms of how they handle their emotions, in terms of processing them, expressing them in a healthy way, their communication skills, their relationship patterns, right? Their relationship with themselves and how clear of they are about who they truly are and whether or not they're open to self-exploration and all these other things. That is the truth of what is going to determine somebody's mental health. It's not about whether or not you were able to get straight A's. There are people who got straight A's because when they didn't, they were abused severely. That is not a sign that you are doing well with your mental health. It's about the quality of your relationship with yourself, the skills that you have or don't have, the level of education that you have around your brain and how it functions and how to respond to behaviors and emotions and thoughts in an appropriate way, whether or not you suppress, because that's toxic AF and it takes a toll on us that leads to mental and physical health disorders, including things like dementia later in life. We have to stop pretending that just because somebody is doing well in one area, that could not possibly mean that they are struggling with their relationship with themselves and their relationship with their brain. Mental health is by far the most important thing that there is. That is not up for debate. Your brain is all that you are. And so when you don't take care of it, you don't understand it. And when you run away from it, bad things happen.